Okay, today is a rant that I probably should have made a while ago, but I keep putting it off. Because every time I think that I'm going to do a rant like this, it always seems to get a little better. And then it gets worse again. That cycle's been competing. The cycle stops today. Yeah, today we're talking about autocorrect. Everybody out there's probably had their own ordeal with autocorrect, whether it's on text or on a Facebook post or writing a note or writing an essay or some bullshit. Autocorrect is one of the least helpful things on this planet. And it's so ironic, the real ironic, not Alanis Morissette's ironic, the real ironic, because this shit is supposed to help you. It's literally a tool built to help you, yet it absolutely reeks a load of absolute ass. And then it reloads and then does more ass. This is mostly a problem on my phone. Like when I'm texting or when I'm doing other random shit on my phone. My keyboard just never wants to work. And it's okay. It's one thing if it's a keyboard like this and it doesn't want to work because it's a actual like physical piece of media, right? But when it's a fucking little digital fucking keyboard on your phone, what the hell is up with that? There is no reason that on a digital keyboard that we should have problems with the fucking keys not working. You want to tell me that there's a digital keyboards get sticky keys? Sticky keys. What's so sticky about it, huh? What's so sticky about it? And you'd be like, oh, it's Apple this sucks. Apple just wants you to buy a new phone. Apple wants to... No, it happens with everything. I've seen it on other touchscreens. Don't worry, Apple. You're not alone in this. But you certainly are part of the problem. But anyways, back to autocorrect. Right? So when you have the sticky key problem or God knows what else going on with your system of typing, you would expect or at least hope that autocorrect would be there to help when you're like one letter off for a spacing thing or a capitalization thing or whatnot. Maybe you're having trouble figuring out how to put a hyphen on something or so that it can have a correct pronunciation or something like that. And you would hope that because you've got it relatively close, that autocorrect will actually be able to fucking help you and be able to do the shit that you need to fucking do. And okay, so here's a let's think of a common word real quick that it could be. Let's say Mesopotamia, right? Let's think of Mesopotamia, right? And you're like one P off. That'd be what? Mesopotamia? Mesopotamia or something like that, right? You could still make it sound relatively the same. You know, you're thinking, oh, okay, well, Mesopotamia, pecan pie. I mean, same words, right? But why, when you put it in and then it goes, oh, there's the little red line. There's a little red line. So we can tell that the word is wrong. It can tell that the word is wrong when there's a little red line under there. And you're like, oh, okay. Let's highlight the word and then be able to autocorrect it for me so I'll be able to figure out what its words. And then it changes the word. It changes it from like Mesopotamia to Skinwalker pants. What? That's not even close to what the word was supposed to be. Or sometimes it changes it to a completely different language as well, which is even funnier. Does it look like I'm trying to type in French? Does it look like I'm trying to type in Nicaraguan? Does it look like I'm typing anything other than English? What are you thinking? Sometimes too, it will like show a word. It'll like highlight a word and show the correct spelling of it, and you go to click that correct spelling, so it'll like actually show the correct way to do it, and then it just won't fix the word. And you're like, what's the point of going through the fucking effort of doing that? And you're not even gonna finish the job. It doesn't even make any sense. The best ones, though, are the blue when the line is blue. When the line is blue, that apparently means it doesn't grammatically make sense. It's a grammar problem. It's a punctuation problem. This is a big problem for me when I'm writing emails for work. Because Outlook has a stupid thing in it where it can grammarly check your fucking work without even asking you to install the browser extension or anything bullshit like that. So anyway, it shows that you're like typing an email out and you have it formatted correctly. Like you have all the spelling correct and you got it formatted how you want, make it look correct and everything like that. Here comes a little blue pesky line on the bottom. And you're like, I have it formatted the way I want, but, let's see how it's going to make it look better. And it completely changes the fucking wording of your entire email. You'll have like a period and then furthermore, comma, and it'll put the blue line under it. And you're like, oh, what's going to make me change this to? And you pull it up and it's like, changes to, thanks, Bessie, have fun in California. I don't know who the fuck is Bessie. I didn't even say your name at all. And I'm just like, it'd be one thing if it was an extension or like a subscription or something where you had to like physically choose to use it, choose to install it. But no, autocorrect, all this autocorrect stuff comes in pre-installed. And I swear to God, it's just there so Ken Palm can study my fucking words. So one day, he's going to impersonate me, and we're going to all fucking bow down to the fake Pringles and false idols around here. False idols. Call the Bible police. Call them. They're down in Mississippi right now worshiping Trump. Send them down. Get them out of Israel. Send them here. Because they've got a real case on their hands. I hate autocorrect with every burning passion. And it seems to always be worse when you're mad and you're trying to make an emphatic point. And then it refuses. It just always refuses to it always refuses to autocorrect anything that's capitalized, by the way. Anything that's in all caps, good luck. It doesn't know how to read all caps, apparently. Maybe all my coworkers are in love with caps lock. Maybe that's why. So that autocorrect stays away from them. Who knows? I think it's stupid. I think it's the stupidest tool in the world. And I think it was here not to help us, but to hurt us. Just like credit cards. I think the same person who created credit cards created autocorrect. That's my theory of the day. So anyway, guys, fuck autocorrect. I'm going to keep eating my Mesopotamian spaghetti and meatballs. And hopefully Betty goes and fucks herself in California. Good night.